Also, ich bin die Ratschkattel aus dem Marionettentheater in Toelz. Was? Ich stehe da falsch? Mei, sagt's mir das halt gleich. So, stimmt's da jetzt auch? Weiter rechts? Das andere rechts macht's halt eine Markierung her, Leute. Kennst den gar nicht selber mitdenken. So, jetzt passt's. Also, wie war mein Text nochmal? Ah ja, ich bin die Ratschkattel aus dem Marionettentheater in Toelz. Meine Damen und Herren, es ist mir eine Freude. Wir haben da einen Filmdraht über Toelz. Schaut's euch an, kommt's vorbei, wir freuen uns narrisch auf euch. Wo ist denn der Schalter? Auf geht's, viel Spaß!
Enjoying the first sunny days, soaking up the warmth of the sun once winter has gone. This is Bad Toelz in spring. Bad Toelz at its most gentle. The historical architecture is home to a city steeped in tradition, a town which provides for its guests in the most modern and lavish fashion. Treat yourself to a revitalising holiday for all the senses. Wonderfully fresh produce from organic farms, bought straight from the farmer's market. And there's so much to see for anyone wishing to enjoy a stylish wander through this lively town. There are craft markets and pottery fairs all year round, or there's the Toelz Easter Market to explore. Here you'll still find little treasure troves, handcrafted wares where love and care has gone into every detail. With its small, mostly family-run shops, the pedestrianised area of the town is perfect for a gentle spot of shopping. The secret of the town's success lies in its magnificent location. It sits almost 700 metres above sea level, giving it a special climate and sparklingly clean air, which is so rich in oxygen that the citizens of Toelz speak proudly of their champagne air. This is why Bad Toelz has had a reputation as a spa town with a restorative climate since 1969. People who visit Bad Toelz, they blossom. The springtime awakening and its splendid display of blossoms are best enjoyed in the town's well-kept public gardens and parks. These are green oases which provide a feast for the senses, places to pause, relax and meet friends. This is a place where traditions are still followed. Traditional dress and Bavarian customs are a part of everyday life here. Janker jackets, dirndl dresses and lederhosen are not just worn for the sake of the tourists. In Bad Toelz, Bavaria is still Bavarian and hospitality is writ large. Here, customs are kept alive thanks to the Toelz Stadtkapelle Orchestra, the Schützenkompanie Civic Guard, and the region's associations for upholding traditional dress. Traditions run deep in this historic centre of the timber trade, where a rich sense of history lies in every nook of the town's narrow lanes. In Bad Toelz, people believe they've always known what's good for body and soul. After all, the town was declared a spa destination as early as 1899. This is a city that upholds not only its Bavarian customs, but also its many years of experience in matters of recuperation and health. No matter whether it's a wellness weekend, a family holiday or a proper health holiday, Bad Toelz is good for everyone. The restorative climate and natural moorland do as much to help you relax as the professional treatments and healing techniques from all over the world available here. Let yourself relax. Prescribe yourself a few healthy days or put your therapeutic needs in the hands of professionals and enjoy. Bad Toelz will look after you. No matter how you like to holiday, be it in a lovely hotel, a cosy guest house, your own apartment, a special sports youth hostel, or in a spa and wellness hotel. In Bad Toelz, you're guaranteed to feel at home. The culture not only encompasses health and wellness, but also the performing arts, concerts, open-air events, and theatre for young and old alike. Come and experience a completely different side of Bad Tölz.
Ich hab's nicht.
Sollt die wegschauen?
Hab ich gegammelt?
Na, das schon raus unter der Juppen.
Oje, oje, oje. Da ist es. Vergebung, Herr Portner. Bitte 1000-mal um Vergebung.
Na, da steht's ja. Brandner Kasper, 72 Jahre, falsch abgehackelt.
Ja, das war ich. Ich scham mich ja so.
Und jetzt machst du den Rapport. Aber die Wahrheit bitte, Maus.
Even the smallest things here are done with love and care. Discover regional delicacies and enjoy Bad Tölz with all your senses. In summer, Bad Tölz offers you the perfect holiday climate. It's warm enough for a proper summer holiday and everything that goes with it. Thanks to the river Isar and the mountains, the air always stays pleasantly fresh, providing that perfect summer day. It doesn't matter if you come with a group, your family, or by yourself. The centre of this erstwhile logging town will provide you with holiday magic. For example, with its perfectly preserved Luftel or fresco paintings on building facades. The historic Marktstrasse, one of Bavaria's most beautiful streets, is the beating heart of the town. A lot of German-speaking people recognise the idyllic town and its amazingly beautiful surroundings from the TV. After all, this is where the Bavarian cult TV series Der Bulle von Tölz, or The Cop from Tölz, was filmed for 13 years. Here, holidaymakers can enjoy all manner of little shops, Bavarian alehouses and modern restaurants and cafes too. It's a great place for strolling and has wonderful panoramic views. Are you in the mood for sunny days spent swimming in the Isar in the healthy moorland waters of the Eichmüller natural outdoor baths, or at one of the many lakes around? This is a place where holidaymakers come for peace and relaxation. It's also a great place to come with that special someone. With cosy deals for couples and perfectly organised wedding celebrations, Bad Tölz also has its romantic side. But this city in the heart of Upper Bavaria can not only be romantic, it can also be wild. Be it rafting or kayaking on the Isar, this is a place where beginners can try their hand and experts can let loose. Untamed nature, experienced guides, reliable equipment, it's all here waiting for you. The only thing guests have to bring is a bit of courage. No matter whether it's gentle tours for beginners, challenging routes for experts, or high-speed downhill runs, the mountains around Tölz have it all, including stunning views. In Bad Tölz, sports fans will find not only cycle-friendly hotels and detailed maps, but they can also go on guided tours led by experts, hire out mountain bikes adapted to their individual requirements, or attend a course on proper techniques. Tölz is also a perfect base for touring cyclists because this is where three of Germany's most beautiful long-distance cycle paths meet. The Isar cycle path, the Lake Constance Königssee cycle path, and the Via Bavarica Tyrolensis. There are special holiday packages with accommodation, breakfast, cycle map and bike hire included, and you'll find your trekking bike waiting at the hotel for you. Artists love what is beautiful, and so it's little wonder that quite a few artists have settled in Bad Tölz and the surrounding area. One of them is the Birdman. This multimedia artist has been painting birds since 1997. He shows tourists his house and provides hands-on courses. Let yourself be inspired by Bad Tölz. A trip out to one of the many surrounding mountains, such as the Blomberg, Tölz's closest mountain, is guaranteed to provide a fun outing. Here, holidaymakers can not only go walking, but can also enjoy sledging all year round on Germany's longest summer sledging run. There's also the Alpine roller coaster ride, Blomberg Blitz, to enjoy. Or, if it's something more peaceful you're after, there's also an arts-based hiking trail. And when dusk slowly falls on summer evenings, the summit of the Blomberg awakens to new life. This is when the mountain turns into an open-air theatre, becoming the highest altitude stage in Germany.
Lasst ab und an Musik der lieben Nahrung sein.
Of course, Bavaria in summer also means it's time for the beer gardens. Time to sit outside with friends, enjoying a cold beer and a traditional snack of local bread, cured meats and cheeses. You can, for example, enjoy a visit to a beer garden following an outing to King Ludwig's castles, to the cloisters of Ettal, Andechs and Benediktbörn, or to the Zugspitze, to the Tegernsee, or after a day spent in Munich. Nowhere else restores its visitors quite like the beer garden of a traditional brewery or a local alehouse. In August, Bad Tölz is a place for people who know how to enjoy life. Come and enjoy the last warm days of the summer and take some time for long and leisurely walks. Anyone coming to this part of the Isar Valley, the so-called Isarwinkel, at this time of year, can discover the romantic parks and historical Kurhaus. In Bad Tölz, autumn magic means lasting regional delicacies, admiring handmade wares and enjoying the golden colours. Here in the idyllic Isarwinkel, nothing seems easier than feeling alive and staying healthy, than taking pleasure and enjoying restorative activities. At the Nordic Fitness Park Tölzerland, walkers and Nordic walkers can enjoy 6 trails offering beautiful scenery. There are also experts on hand to give Nordic walking courses, and some hotels especially cater to walkers. For instance, they provide their guests with heart rate monitoring watches and walking sticks and serve healthy, vital meals to keep up the walker's strength after exercising. Bad Tölz is a great base for mountaineers and walkers. The surrounding Tölzer land region offers breathtaking views, romantic chalets and alpine challenges for those into mountain sports. Here one is surrounded by the Brauneck, Blomberg and the Benediktenwand mountains, with the Karwendel and Rofen mountain ranges nearby and sparkling lakes in the valley below. This is how your autumn holiday becomes an unforgettable holiday. The Blomberg's climbable forest provides a special kind of fun. The high rope walkway in the treetops is Bavaria's highest climbable forest at 1200 metres high, and if the weather turns bad, you can go climbing in the German Alpine Association's climbing centre in Bad Tölz, some 1400 square metres in size. Anyone looking for the ultimate challenge can go alpine free climbing in the mountains surrounding Bad Tölz, as here on the south face of the Benediktenwand. Come and see what freedom feels like and discover new things. Here you can enjoy time with friends in peace, as you can at the Alpamar Adventure and Wave Pool. Lots of slides and Germany's first indoor surfing experience ensure fun for everyone. The Toelz Town Museum is one of the region's many exciting museums. Spread across 5 floors, it is, among other things, home to priceless examples of the town carpenter's craftsmanship and the original sheet music for the famous Toelzer Schützenmarsch. And in the Heimatwerk, the museum's shop, you can admire traditional jewellery and other wares made by local artisans. Toelz's Leonardi procession is one of Germany's biggest and most beautiful horseback pilgrimages. Over 80 horse-drawn carts and horse and rider pairs proceed through the town to the Cavalry Hill. Up at the Leonardi Chapel, the pilgrims then ask St Leonard, the patron saint of horses, for his blessing. On Leonardi Day, the normally quiet city gives way to loud celebrations with tourists and locals celebrating together. In winter, Bad Toelz shows its most cosy side. Inside it's lovely and warm thanks to the masonry stove, and outside there are crystal clear bright blue days to be enjoyed. It's perfect for winter sports or for relaxing. Enjoy a holiday in your own winter wonderland. Why not have some wild fun in the snow? At the Blomberg, for instance, with its sledge runs, ski pistes, illuminated until late into the evening, and its Mojo Fun Park for snowboarders. There are nearly 300 kilometres of well-maintained cross-country ski runs unfurling through the alpine uplands for the enjoyment of sporty long-distance skiers, trained skaters or gently paced cross-country skiers. The section running through the Elbach moorlands to the Reutberg Cloister is classed as one of Germany's most beautiful cross-country ski runs, and holidaymakers can enjoy all this without having to bring anything with them. Ski hire facilities and long-distance ski schools take care of everything. In winter, the countryside surrounding Toelz is white and blue, just the way it should be in Bavaria. The Brauneck Ski Reserve is perfectly situated for an amazing day's skiing or snowboarding. Here anyone can work on their moves and the accompanying tan. The Brauneck has challenges in store for ambitious skiers, but also offers many pistes for beginners and people who enjoy a slower pace. There is space enough for all winter sports in and around Bad Toelz. For example, anyone willing to make the effort can go on magical ski tours and thus discover amazing places to stop and take in the breathtaking view. Another traditional sporting trend in Toelz is snowshoe walking, an unforgettable experience. The best thing about it is that you don't need experience, just a good guide. The backdrop and the atmosphere here are something special indeed. This is a place where a lot of love goes into baking, cooking and crafting things for guests. Anyone who's experienced the atmosphere of the Christmas market in the historical centre of Bad Toelz will want to come again. Christmas be nicer? One of this former logging town's best known exports is the famous toelz Knabenchor, or boys' choir. Young singers have been trained here since 1956. The boys' choir has sung at concerts all around the world, but Bad Tölz is also known for boys of quite a different sort, the Tölzer Löwen. This ice hockey association has existed for 80 years now and is one of German ice hockey's longest traditions. The Löwen, or Lions, have been German champions twice now. Come and root for the Löwen and be infected by the great atmosphere in Bad Tölz. The Gesacher Schnabelrennen, or sledge race, is something only for the very brave. This spectacular sledging event has the same ingredients each year: mad costumes, a few sledgers willing to risk their necks, and ecstatic onlookers. There is much to see and discover in Bad Tölz, including in winter. It's hardly surprising that this town in the heart of Upper Bavaria attracts many visitors year after year. It might be because of the authenticity with which traditions are still lived out here, or because of the healthy air and the moorland water baths, or the many events, festivals and markets, or maybe it's simply because of the warm welcome visitors receive.
Da schaut's her, eine Markierung. Jetzt haben sie's gemacht, gell? Man muss bloß was sagen. Also, wem's zu wenig war, der schaut sich einen Rest auf der Homepage an. Jetzt brauche ich wieder den Schalter. Da ist er. Also www.badtölz.de. Da gibt's alles, was man wissen muss. Ihr könnt's auch anrufen oder ihr schreibt uns so eine E-Mail. Aber das Gescheiterste war, ihr schaut's vorbei. Servus, servus. Der Letzte macht das Licht aus. So eine schöne Musik. Ah, ist diese schöne Musik.